two-hand slam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. DeRozan is checked in for White. And let's take this time to bring up the list of last season's elite shot-blocking teams. Number 1, the Nets.
They built a reputation around the league last season. Do not test them at the rim.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, the decision-making getting better with more repetition. Mo Bamba starting to feel out the defense.
And he gets that one. 12 points for him.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Brooklyn trailing. Harris outside. Bamba, a screen on Barnes. And there's the lob. And it's Bamba finishing strong.
Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
For Chicago, they've got 6 of 8 shots to go. To the middle. Oh, stolen by Harris. Cunningham with the ball. In the game against Miami, very impressive. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Nets. They trail by 9. Cunningham, a screen on Barnes. The 3, here's Harris. Rebound by the Bulls.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the paint. Oh, blows the alley-oop jam. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from deep. Here's Cunningham. And again, it's the Nets missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense. They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
35 seconds left in the first. And Claxton comes to help. Ivy passes to Levine.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Brooklyn.
That free throw misses.
Zach LaVine, explosive with athleticism, with his hops, with his ability to score the basketball.
The Bulls making a switch here. Desumu's checked in. Here's Barnes. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Now here's Levine. Shoots from 12. The shot comes out.
Cannot believe he missed that one. Ooh, I'm sure he can't either.
And so it's Chicago, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back after this word. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
The other thing they're doing is making plays off the bounce. And boy, once they get a step, they're getting all the way.
Cameron Johnson out there with Alex Caruso. Then there's Barnes. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's DeRozan in at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. The Nets shooting only 23% so far. Ivy, right side. From outside the arc. Nails it from 3. Ivy's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
A very capable three-point shooter. Ivy can knock down that short corner 3.
DeRozan outside. Barnes finds Johnson. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
White, he's checked in for Chicago.
Checking into the game for your Bulls. Number 0, Kobe White.
Barnes in the post. He's marked by Finney-Smith. Pass to Claxton. The 3 from DeRozan knocks down the triple. And some were saying with the rise of the 3-ball, everyone is playing the same. You feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A., I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standing.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Zach LaVine wants to score it, and if you play with contact, he has no problem embracing that.
And this season, new post-tracking technology introduced 12 cameras following the action with more fidelity than ever, Doris.
Well, Big Brother is clearly watching, B.A. I guess it's called the Hawkeye system, and it has a chance to enhance analytics, to create visuals, and even someday perhaps help officiate the game. Boy, it's a brave new world out there.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021 shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. And the Bulls lead by 13.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And Barnes with a basket. The assist by White. White's got 3 assists now in this one.
They've been a little soft with their defense on the interior.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
It's time for your Chicago Bulls.
Bamba's checked in for Brooklyn.
Dancing.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Harris passes to Speedy. It's deflected.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Going inside. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break, Brooklyn. Got a piece of it. Covered by Bamba. And the layup is good. He's got 18.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 17-point game. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Celtics. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Doing more work in the painted area. He has really excelled inside.
Pass to Speedy. Here's Bamba. Outside Levine. Back to Bamba to get back on track. Rebound by the Bulls. Barnes has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the inside. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Barnes has got 8 points.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brooklyn calls timeout.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Williams is checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And the Nets also making a change. Kate Cunningham's checked in for Schroeder. Here's Speedy. No points yet. For 3, here's Harris. Sinks the tray.
And the coaches rave about Harris in his three-point shooting. It helps his team space the floor.
They set the pick. Inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
Their system is running smoothly, and the gap on the scoreboard is widening.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Cunningham. Back to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Oh, what a finish by Zach LaVine. Off his feet in a hurry, folks.
Covered by Bamba. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Personal foul. Second team.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for 2.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Here's Cunningham. With 1 on the clock. And again, it's Brooklyn.
Dialed in, Cunningham, an innate ability to shoot.
And so it's Chicago, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Hi, everybody.
Looking at the Bulls, this team wants to do big things, Shaq-sized things. And I got to say, they're looking almost as dominant as Kenny.
Easy, big fella, but I gotta say, they are making it look easy here in this early part of the season, at least. Now let's talk about that first half. It's been a runaway success for the Chicago Bulls.
I think Coach made his point about crashing the boards coming into this matchup. Guys are following shots, giving the extra effort. They are rolling.
No question, their rebounding is giving them increased opportunities. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And Brooklyn has possession. They trail by 18. On the floor for the Nets. We've got Mo Bamba, Zach LaVine out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Kate Cunningham, and it's Speedy in at the 2 spot.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And Williams punches it home.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish, bringing it down with some attitude. Here's Cunningham, and the step-back jumper is good. Cunningham's got his second basket on the night.
A sharp shooter from the mid-range. Cunningham doesn't need much room to feel comfortable firing away. Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
That shot missing. The Bulls shooting 70% from the field, a performance that has been fun to watch. And he's going for the oop here. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Nets. And let's see what the Brooklyn Nets have coming up. On Saturday, they'll be facing Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. And then Monday, they'll take on Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Pass to Harris. That falls. Nice feed that time from Cunningham. Harris has got 5.
In so many ways, Harris can beat you. He has the size and skill to score from all 3 levels.
And a quick check now on the teams that led the league from the charity stripe a year ago. 5th on the list, Chicago.
Yeah, knocking down free throws was a real specialty for them last year.
And Chicago has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Down low. Can't finish the lob.
Great contest by the defender, but that's a dunk you've got to put down in his face.
And here's Cunningham outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Barnes has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Here's Harris. Lays it up and banks it in. Harris has gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, Levine has really worked on those playmaking abilities. That's a pretty pass right there.
That's tipped.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
And it's Cunningham missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day. This is one of those games for him.
Outside, Williams. No good from outside. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Here's Speedy. Misses the 3.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. White for 3. He buries it from 3. And the Bulls lead by 19.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Make some noise. It's time for T-shirts.
And the Bulls making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. And a change for the Nets. Ivy's checked in. For Brooklyn, they've got just 3 of 8 shots to go in the 3rd quarter. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The G League is continuing to be a laboratory, if you will, for new rule changes that eventually make it to the NBA, from the coach's challenge to take foul. Possibly up next, a target score for overtime instead of a running clock. It's been a popular change in the G League, and it eliminates multiple overtime games. Brian, it could make the jump.
I like it. It's worth a shot. Thanks, Allie.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
A nice shot by Speedy.
And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
And stolen by Bamba. Cunningham against Barnes. From outside, off the mark.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Speedy. Ivy outside. And here's Harris outside. Drains the triple. Harris has got 7 points for the quarter.
I love it. I mean, great ball movement by Ivy.
Into the lane. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Now here's Cunningham. Harris outside. From 9 feet out. Tipped. To the inside. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And the Bulls lead by 19.
That was a sensational pass. And then the catch and finish in the same motion? Ridiculous.
Alley-oops like that are so rare, you simply have to take a second to enjoy it. They grab their own miss. Count it. Bamba's got 7.
Well, excellent pursuit of the basketball by Mo Bamba. Love his effort there.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Barnes, no good. Ivy, right side to the middle. Here's Bamba. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Chicago, leading by 17 at the end of the period. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Cameron Johnson. DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nicholas Claxton. And then it's Kobe White. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. 17-point game. Shot by Levine, no good. Well, the Bulls' shooting has been tremendous. 63% for the game and scoring with confidence. Covered by Schroeder, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Johnson.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Levine. Wide open look. Claxton with a rebound. They set a pick. Oh, and makes it. With the kiss. And the Bulls lead by 19.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Schroeder passes to Ivy. Here's Sharp. He's guarded by Claxton. Pass to Levine. Good on the baseline, Jay.
Yeah, Levine not a guy you want to concede that mid-range game to. So skilled in that area.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Bamba's checked in for Brooklyn. The Bulls have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. From deep 3-point land. The rebound by the Nets. Schroeder's got his 4th rebound in this one. And there's the foul. It's on Kobe White. That's foul number 2 for him.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
So the Nets making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Harris outside. Here's Bamba. And he battles for the ball, gets his second chance bucket.
Well, you love the show of aggressiveness right there from Mo Bamba. You want to get physical with me? I'm going to score it on the interior.
Outside White. Williams from long range hits the trifecta.
That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Now here's Cunningham. Looking to get it going. And that's good. Off the glass that time.
And Cunningham's teammates rely on him to score, which is why he's so assertive on the offensive end.
He takes it in. Williams from long range. And again, it's the... Bulls from deep.
have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Timeout called, Brooklyn.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I'll tell you what, this was one easy pick for sure. From the start, he looked in total control for the entire game. It's incredible to see a player outperforming everyone else on the court.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. And there's the foul. It's on Coby White. That's his third foul so far. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players. Of course, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, wouldn't NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime? He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Walker, he's checked in for Wilson. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Nets have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Bulls.
Man, they were in a groove from long range tonight.
Yeah, they were able to find space, and they were ready to let it fly the moment they saw an opening.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
Schroeder with it. He's picked up by Barnes. There's the 3. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Schroeder.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
Well, not content to take what the defense gives them. I mean, they're attacking the gaps and getting the ball inside.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
Now here's Johnson. Defense right on him. Out of bounds, it'll be the Nets ball.
It just couldn't make the connection, but you appreciate their attempt at moving the ball.
Moody's checked in for Barnes. Brooklyn making some changes. .30 seconds left in the game. Here's Gilliard. On the wing, Ivy. The 3. It doesn't go for him. DeRozan outside. Pass to Johnson. To the wing, right side. Here's Moody. Nails it. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Doris Burke, and the rest of our 2K team, this is Brian Anderson signing off. But as we go, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.